The ongoing conflict between Boosie Badass and DJ Vlad has taken a dramatic turn, as Boosie recently called out the popular interviewer for what he sees as an unfair portrayal of his side in the feud involving 6ix9ine. In a scathing social media post and an interview that quickly went viral, Boosie expressed his frustration with DJ Vlad for only covering the perspective of 6ix9ine and not giving him a chance to explain his stance on the situation. The back and forth between Boosie and 6ix9ine has been one of the most talked about beefs in hip-hop in recent years. It all began when 6ix9ine, after his controversial release from prison, publicly mocked Boosie, leading to a war of words on social media. For Boosie, this wasn't just a clash between two rappers. It was a matter of integrity. The Baton Rouge rapper has made it clear that he doesn't support 6ix9ine's actions, particularly his cooperation with law enforcement, and has been vocal about how he feels the snitching label should disqualify 6ix9ine from ever being accepted back into the rap community. However, DJ Vlad's involvement in the saga has added another layer to the drama. Vlad, known for his no-holds-barred approach to interviews, has hosted several contentious conversations with 6ix9ine, allowing him to air his side of the story without much pushback. But Boosie claims that Vlad has deliberately ignored his perspective, choosing instead to focus on the entertainment of the feud without addressing the underlying issues at hand. In his recent comments, Boosie didn't hold back, accusing DJ Vlad of being complicit in the narrative that 6ix9ine is trying to create. According to Boosie, Vlad has become more of a platform for 6ix9ine's narrative than a fair interviewer. Boosie pointed out that while Vlad has allowed 6ix9ine to share his version of events, he's neglected to give him an opportunity to explain why he feels so strongly about the rapper's actions. Do you agree with Boosie's criticism of DJ Vlad? Or do you think Vlad is just doing his job by allowing 6ix9ine to speak his truth? Boosie's anger stems from what he perceives as a double standard. He feels that DJ Vlad, while presenting 6ix9ine as a victim in the narrative of their feud, has failed to hold him accountable for his actions, including his conviction and subsequent cooperation with the authorities. Boosie has made it clear that he believes people like 6ix9ine should face the consequences of their choices, and he's tired of seeing them get a free pass for media figures like Vlad who profit off the spectacle of their feuds. What Boosie seems to be suggesting is that the media, represented here by DJ Vlad, is playing a dangerous game by continuing to give 6ix9ine a platform. By allowing 6ix9ine to speak freely without challenging his behavior, Boosie argues, Vlad is perpetuating a culture of condoning actions that undermine the integrity of hip-hop. The question remains whether Boosie's criticisms will spark a change in how the industry and media view these types of feuds, or whether they'll continue to be viewed as mere entertainment for the public. Boosie's comments about DJ Vlad have further fueled the fire in an already heated feud, drawing attention to the broader implications of how media platforms shape public perceptions of artists and their actions. As the controversy continues to swirl, it's becoming clear that this isn't just about a personal dispute between Boosie and 6ix9ine. It's about the role of media outlets like DJ Vlad's platform in influencing the narrative surrounding criminality, accountability, and the ethics of public figures. Boosie, having spent a significant portion of his life dealing with legal battles and personal issues, is particularly sensitive to how the public and media handle issues of justice and integrity. His frustration with Vlad's interview style isn't just a matter of feeling slighted. It's a direct critique of how celebrities, particularly those with controversial pasts, are given leeway to rewrite their stories and avoid the consequences of their actions. For Boosie, 6ix9ine represents everything that's wrong with the glorification of snitching and the lack of real accountability in the hip-hop community. At the core of Boosie's argument is the idea that media platforms like Vlad TV are complicit in spreading narratives that benefit controversial figures, like 6ix9ine, without holding them accountable for their actions. In Boosie's view, Vlad's interviews with 6ix9ine are not merely journalistic exercises. They're part of a larger trend of allowing toxic behavior to be normalized for the sake of entertainment. By not addressing the full scope of 6ix9ine's past, Boosie feels that Vlad is turning a blind eye to the more damaging aspects of his behavior, all while continuing to profit from the drama. Boosie's reaction also raises questions about the ethics of public interviews in the hip-hop industry. Many fans and industry insiders have argued that Vlad, by providing a platform for figures like 6ix9ine, is essentially prioritizing sensationalism over substance. This approach, they argue, creates a dangerous precedent where the pursuit of clicks and views comes at the expense of meaningful discourse. For Boosie, this issue isn't just about his personal feud with 6ix9ine, it's about the larger consequences for the integrity of the rap game and the cultural values it represents. While Boosie has consistently positioned himself as someone who speaks truth to power, it's clear that his criticism of Vlad is also a call to the hip-hop community to hold itself to higher standards. By criticizing DJ Vlad, Boosie is challenging the industry to rethink its role in shaping the narratives around street credibility, loyalty, and respect in hip-hop culture. He's calling out the hypocrisy that allows figures like 6ix9ine to thrive while artists like himself face public scrutiny for their past mistakes. The real question moving forward is how Vlad, 6ix9ine, and others in the industry will respond. Will Vlad continue to platform controversial figures without acknowledging the broader implications of their actions? Will 6ix9ine keep benefiting from the media attention despite his past actions? Or will Boosie's words spark a shift in how artists and media outlets approach issues of loyalty, justice, and personal responsibility? For now, the tension between Boosie and DJ Vlad is a reminder of the larger cultural conversations happening in the hip-hop world. As the debate over 6ix9ine's place in the industry rages on, Boosie's call for accountability is a timely reminder that, in hip-hop, respect isn't just earned through record sales or social media clout. It's earned through the choices you make and the way you stand by them. Whether or not the industry will heed Boosie's warning remains to be seen, but one thing is clear. The battle over narrative control in hip-hop is far from over.